Now we reach the finale, Requiem.
Nani? 殺し損ねただと？君らしくない失態だな。
申し訳ありません。
さすがの君でも情で手元が狂ったというのか。まあいい。木戸とかいうチンピラが一人生きていたとこで大した問題じゃない。上野清和会も桐生一馬が潰してくれた。だが問題は金の方だよ。
金？
そうだ。こうしてファイルは無事取り戻した。だがどうして君はあの現場から1000億を持ち帰らなかったんだ？やろうと思えば持ち帰れたはずだ。警察の手を使えばすぐに押収できた。だが君はそれをしなかった。
副総監のご指示にありませんでしたので。
困るんだよ、それじゃ。いいか？君はこれから私と手を組んで裏社会を取り仕切る人間なんだ。そんな人間が出生不明の1000億という金を目の前に手ぶらで帰ってくるようでは話にならん。もっと起点を聞かせてくれ。理想のためにはまだまだ金がかかるんだ。それぐらい君も分かっているだろ
う。はい。
分かればいい。それで今その現金はどこにあるんだ？
桐生一馬、それにその協力者のもとにあると。
そうか。1000億は君に責任を持って奪ってきてもらうよ。
どうやって？
取引するんだ。人間誰しも弱みというものはあるものだ。沖縄に行ってこの子供たちを連れてきなさい。そうすればあの桐生という男は取引に応じるはずだ。返事がないよ、新井君。まさか私の命令が聞けないわけではあるまい。
はい。
万が一拘束に手間取るようならこの銃を使いなさい。これならば足がつくことはない。いいね。
副総監。
ん？君。
もうこれ以上あなたの指示には従えません。
新井。
私にも極道として、いや警察官としての信念がありますから。
Where's Akiyama? Over at his office. Said he needed some time alone. Can't say I blame him. Not with how he felt about Yasuko-san. Yeah, I can't imagine. Anyway, what now? Munakata's already had his pawns on that file for a while at this point. Good question. Well, we can't let things end like this, that's for sure. Yasuko-san's dead. Munakata's still on the force. And nobody's doing a damn thing about it. You think I'm just gonna sit around and let that stand? Tanimura. Where are you going? Don't gotta tell you that. Saejima, We have proof now that you didn't commit those murders 25 years ago. You'll be a free man once we get them to review your case. Don't give a rat's ass one way or the other. Do whatever you want to do. I ain't going nowhere. Just gonna go get some fresh air.
おじさん。
はるかか。どうした？何かあったのか？
おじさん。浜崎さんが。
浜崎？浜崎がどうした？
ついさっき亡くなっちゃった。病院で。お医者さんの話だと背中から銃で撃たれたことが原因だって。
いや、そうか。わかった。はるかも看病してくれてありがとうな。
いや、そんなことはいいよ。ねえ、おじさん。
ん？なんだ？
浜崎さんっておじさんのこと守って死んじゃったんだよね。
ああ、そうだ。あいつは俺を守ってくれたんだ。
私、あの浜崎っておじさんのこと勘違いしてた。
そうか。
浜崎さん、亡くなる少し前に私に話してくれたの。警察から登場会を守ってくれ。登場会は俺たちの生きた証だって言ってた。おじさんと冴島さんにもこのこと伝えてくれって。
わかった。ちゃんと伝えてくれてありがとうな。
うん。
それで浜崎の遺体は？
朝顔の方で一旦引き取ることにした。それでよかった？
ああ、それでいい。すまなかったな。いろいろ面倒かけて。
大丈夫。心配しないで。
もうすぐしたら沖縄に帰れると思う。俺が帰ったら供養してやるつもりだ。
うん。
それじゃあ。冴島。
復讐ならせえへん。俺には警察の不正とかそんなんはどうでもええからな。
はるかから電話があった。さっき浜崎が息を引き取ったそうだ。
なんやと？
浜崎はな、沖縄で俺と安子さんを守ろうとした時傷を負ってたらしい。今朝まで懸命な治療をしていたが、最後は眠るように言ったそうだ。お前にはるかから伝言だ。浜崎は死の間際こう言ったらしい。警察から登場会を守ってくれと。登場会は俺たちの生きた証だとな。
兄弟。
40年も生きてやっと分かった。俺もあんたも自分に正直に生きてはならない人間なんだ。常に人から何かを託され、常に何かを守らなきゃならない。俺はこの数年そんな自分の運命に抗ってきた。だがもうそろそろ抗うのをやめようと思う。
桐生。
やるしかねえんだよ、俺たちは。いろんな人間の夢を 叶えるためにな。
そうだ。俺らはまだやらなきゃならないことがあるんだ。
ボスザルは猿山にいてこそふさわしい。ここにいる全員まだやり残してることがあるんじゃないですかね。
I've got an idea. Let's use my 100 bill. How? Exactly. It's simple. We haul it up to the roof of the Millennium Tower, then kick back and wait. What? That's it? That's it. Back it up a sec. What's that accomplish? It'll bring all the flies buzzing straight into our web. Flies? Not literally. I'm talking about our enemies. That's kind of a broad term. Who exactly are you thinking is gonna show? Not sure. We'll just have to wait and find out. Huh. You're not making any sense, man. Just hold on a second. Think about everyone we know who's wrapped up in all this. Munakata, Arai-san, Kido-chan, the Tojo. All those parties are playing different roles in this little performance. But we still don't know who's the real ringleader. Until we get them all in one place, laying it all on the line, we're just gonna be shooting in the dark. So we'll lure them out to find out who's really in charge. Exactly. We tell each party that we're keeping the cash on the roof of the Millennium Tower, and they can come up and make a deal with us if they want a slice of the pie. We play our cards right, they all slam headfirst into each other, and then they'll duke it out over the money. Yup, though I don't really care if they fight or not. All that matters is that we figure out who the big bad is. From then on, it'll just be a good old-fashioned beatdown. That's my kind of plan. That's the what and where settled then. What about the when? Well, it's gonna take a while to haul all those stacks up there, and I'm sure all of you have stuff you want to handle before we execute the plan. How about we go our separate ways for a while, grab some food, hit up a few convenience stores, then meet back here when we're ready. Works for me. Sounds like a plan. You good with that, Saejima-san? Yeah, I'm in.
よし。じゃあそれまでは各自自由時間ってことで。
え？こういうのやめません？ちょっと古臭いし。
いいからいいから。こういうの大事なんだって。さあ、手出して。
わかりましたよ。あ、佐島さん？
軽い感じで話しちゃいましたけど、一歩間違えば普通に死ぬかもしれない賭けだ。覚悟はできてますね。じゃあ。
Let me know when you guys are ready to go to the Millennium Tower. We'll head out once all four of you are good. Oh, and I brought some blankets so you can rest. Can't take down a massive criminal conspiracy without a little beauty sleep, right? We can switch between day and night by resting. And it has arrived. It's come to this. This is part 35 of Yakuza 4 Remastered. We're at the end game now, which means one simple thing. There's no going back. It's here that we get to pick whoever we want, and there's sub-stories that have to do with both Kiryu and Saejima. Akiyama has 16 stories. Saejima has, well, he has his own, like 3 more here. And Tanimura, yeah, he has 1 more. Everyone has like 15 sub-stories, 16. Saejima has 15. So, thankfully, we'll be taking care of it now. Before we begin, I do want to say that if you enjoy what I do, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say it at the end of every video, and I have to say it again here. Seriously, I do. To my 45,952 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, hitting that subscribe button really, really helps. Especially considering that even as we speak, things are only going to go downhill. I'm not kidding, it already has enough as is. The watch time for the month of September is a bit better, but not by much. Almost 80% of our watch time has been from non-subscribers. The rest, you know. If you watch what I do, but you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It takes 2 seconds of your time, and it helps me out. Believe me, I can't stress that enough how insane this is. Because if not, then I can always say I quit and be done. So anyway, we're gonna get started. We're at the end game now, so there's like no going back. Which means that there are in fact 3 sub-stories remaining that we need to complete. We're gonna get started with one right now. Come on, kid. Be good and stop crying, will ya? I don't know if you can reason with a baby. Look. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, upsy daisy. Man, I don't even know how to start with this one. This is tougher than any case I've ever handled. Dada-san, what's all the noise? Kiryu, just the guy I wanted to see. I'm in a real bind here. Think you can get this kid to shut up for me? Me? I don't know what to do with a baby. Whose kid is it anyway? We can talk about that later. I've just about gone deaf from an hour of his damn crying. Just take him. What makes you think I'll do any better? You've got an orphanage, don't you? You probably deal with this stuff all the time. I mean, yeah, but they're grade schoolers. Grade schoolers? Babies? What's the difference? Just take him. Hold on. You already went through all this when you had your daughter. You should know way more than I do. Yeah, and if I were any good at taking care of kids, I'd still be happily married. Yes, you have a point. Well then, just give it up and take him. Here we go. Peekaboo, I see you. Even you can't do it, Kiryu. This is impossible. There must be some reason he's crying. Maybe he needs his diaper changed. Have you checked his diaper, Tate-san? It's a pretty common reason for babies to cry. Hey, that could be it. I didn't think of that.
Dore.
おい、キュー。
元気なやつだな。
We did it, Kiryu! He stopped crying! And you can finally stop trying to scream over him. But yeah, he's calm now. Man, I feel like just a few hours of that shaved years off my life. Nothing a few drinks can't fix. Anyway, where'd this kid come from? Oh yeah, I never told you, did I? Well, when I came over to the bar earlier, I heard this noise coming from the back alley. And when I went to take a look, I found this baby lying on the back steps, almost like somebody hid him there. It was bizarre. He was crying like a damn banshee, too. I didn't know what to do. So I brought him in. You said it looked like he was hidden there. That doesn't sound like your run-of-the-mill abandoned baby. Did they leave a note? You know, I didn't even think to check. Let me go take a look. Here we go. Found something. This handwriting's awful, though. Whoever wrote it was sure in a hurry. What does it say? Please take care of my baby. And I'm sorry. We should bring him to the police. I mean, yeah, but then we'll be stuck at the station until they make sure everything checks out. You ask me, whoever left them here has got to be still in town. Let's go out and look for them. Yeah, not a bad idea. But I will say, with how many people we've got here, I have thought somebody would have been able to get him to stop crying. Sorry, kids aren't really my forte. He'd just cry more if he saw my mug staring back at him. I think you're just the nurturing father this kid was looking for, Dade-san. Forget it. We just need to focus on finding whoever dropped this kid off. There must be someone nearby who saw them do it. I'll handle it. I'm a detective after all. If this doesn't fall under the jurisdiction of community safety, I don't know what would. Forget it. You're supposed to be dead, remember? Oops. Oops is right. The police would get wind of you flashing your badge around in a heartbeat. I guess you're right, but we don't really have anyone else who's capable of. What? The escaped convict and troubled moneylender don't strike confidence in your heart? You hear what he's saying about us? Sure as hell do. Guess I'll just have to head out there myself. No, I'll do it. Huh? Why? I've had enough piss on my face tonight to last a lifetime. He's all yours, Dade. Hey, you can't just dump him on me like this. Let's just say we're even now. Good luck. Yeah, that was a bit of a moment. Now we need to find out where the kid went. What the heck was that? Looked pretty bad. Excuse me, you have a second? Yes, of course. Crap. This guy's Yakuza through and through. I just pulled a ton of cash out of the bank today. I'm a sitting duck here. Did you happen to see someone with a baby come by here earlier? The baby's about 6 months old, I think. A baby? Yes. Now that you mentioned it, I did. Hope I'm not putting that poor woman's life in danger right now. What have I become? But I can't turn back now. Sorry for selling you out, mysterious baby lady. Well, if you saw something, tell me. I'm kind of in a hurry here. Right. Well, there was this lady carrying something wrapped up in blankets. Almost undoubtedly a baby. Last I saw the baby, she was clutching in her arms running back into the alley behind this building. And did you see what this woman looked like? Kinda hard to tell. I don't think she was Japanese from one. Probably from somewhere else in Asia. Okay, and did you see what she ran after she left the baby here? Well, I've been hanging around here for a while, but I never actually saw her come back out of this way. She could have slipped out the other end of the alley. Great, got it. Sorry to bother you. Glad I could help. Phew, well, that's over with. Wish I didn't have to rat out that poor woman, though. I'm such a spineless worm. Sounds like the lady he saw is the one who abandoned that baby. He also take a look around the area. Public Park 3 might be a good place to start. Well, this might be a start. Well, that can't be good. Better pretend I didn't see it. Hey, mind if I ask you a few questions? Huh? Aw, man, what's a Yakuza doing talking to me? Is he gonna beat me to a pulp, steal my wallet, or worse? Did you see a lady pass through here? She would have been a foreigner from somewhere else in Asia, probably in a hurry. Oh, yeah, actually, I did. Really? Where did she go? Down into the underground area, but what? There were some pretty mean-looking dudes that ran down there after her. She had guys chasing her, huh? Yeah, your buddies. Why I say yes when he asked me if I saw her? Does this make me an accessory to the crime or something? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Sounds like I need to get underground ASAP. And that's exactly what we'll do. Now to find them. There it is! Look at this! Running around like a goddamn cockroach infesting our city. Gets on my goddamn nerves. This town's always been Japanese and that's how it's gonna stay. No foreigners allowed. Somebody, help! Hey! You need something, pal? Yeah, I need you to leave her alone. I don't think you realize what you're getting yourself into, man. You're gonna regret messing with us. I doubt that. Just bring it on already. I'm sure you think you're being some BS knight in shining armor, but the only way you're leaving this place is in a body bag, right alongside that wench here. I always find different words to alterate because they become very vulgar. The only word I would never say is the B word. Okay. You know. Okay, you know what? Ow! You idiot! These guys have multiple health bars? Oh, wait. Evolve move. Yeah, whenever you see that, you get like an updated version of the move. Okay, good God. You know, I'm starting to get really pissed off at this. stay down. That takes care of this idiot. Now where's the gun? Looks like he didn't have a gun. There's the gun. That should take care of these idiots for a while. Can you speak Japanese? Are you okay?
Yes. Who are you?
The man who's been taking care of your baby. Sort of. You're a traitor to your nation, that's what you are. Die! Whoa. Got a little ugly down here, huh? Saejima, what are you doing here? The kid started up again. Ears split and stuff, I swear. Anyways, I stepped out to get some air, ended up taking a walk, and here I am. I'm lucky you decided to walk down here then. Though I guess if there's anyone I should thank, it's the baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So let me get this straight. The girl had some crazy hyper-nationalist group coming after her? Yeah, that's why she hid the baby here. That way at least he would have been safe. Real nut jobs in town these days. Ain't how it used to be. The baby was already crying when you stumbled on him, right, Date-san? It's a miracle you managed to find him before those sickos did. You're damn right. Lady Luck was smiling down on us today, that's for sure. What are you gonna do now, ma'am? Those sure won't be the last guys like that who come after you.
I like to leave, but I don't have a visa. Raising my son here is the only choice I have.
Life in Kamurocho isn't easy, though. You should probably think about finding a way home, no matter how difficult that may be. But if you really want to live here, I'll do what I can to lend you a hand. Have you ever heard of the Asian Gateway? They'd be glad to help you get settled, find an apartment. Hey, that's a good idea. Of all the guys here, Tanimura's the one you'll want to stick with. I don't really have the cash to help her, though. I don't mind coming up to bat on that front. How much are we talking?
You'll lend me money? But I don't have any bank statements or proof that I'd be able to pay you back.
Don't worry about that stuff. All I need you to do is take a test, and we're golden.
Test?
Yep. That's how I decide whether or not to lend someone the money they want. As for what it'll be, let me see. Aha! Have you named your son yet?
Not yet, no.
In that case, how about you let me name him for you? Do that and I'll lend you however much cash you need. Some test this is. Hey, you can't knock the importance of a name. They say a person's name affects the whole course of their life, you know? I just want to see what that's like, without having kids of my own, I mean. So, I know I didn't do much to help, and this is a pretty strange condition. What do you say?
I accept. The 5 of you saved our lives, so it would be an honor if you named my son.
Looks like you got what you wanted, Akiyama. What'll it be? Good question. How about Aki? How about Aki? Aki, huh? Can't think of a better name myself. It's got a nice ring to it. I'll give you that. I say go for it. Aki. Not bad. I was thinking you'd go for something goofy, but that's actually kind of good. Then it's settled. His name will be Aki.
What a beautiful name. Thank you, all of you. Do you hear that, Aki? The nice men gave you a new name. Please take this in return. I know it's not much, but I'd like to give you something after all you've done for me.
Oh, it was nothing. We're just glad you're okay. And that's another job well done. Don't worry, we'll be switching to Saejima soon. We leveled up, but we can't unlock any new abilities now. The blue line right there, that tells you the end game. But we still have 2 more sub-stories that we have to do with Kiryu. Yeah, there are 2 more. And one of them is going to lead us in the Millennium Tower. Because we have to complete that one before doing the last. After all this, all that and then some. Who would have guessed? Before that, though, let's pay a visit to Minamita. Maybe we could help him out. Yeah, because I have to actually visit Minamita, gather information, and then make sure. This is the only time in the Yakuza series where you have access to underground areas and rooftops. Here, though, this is the only exception. That's another base of operations. Ah, sup, boss? Hmm? Oh, it's you, Kiryu-kun. And you're Minamita? It sure has been a while. Are you still working on that invention of yours? Don't assume it's the same as that Unka Junka you're back. I call this Inner Fighter 7 V2 Revolution. Or IF7R for short. IF7R, huh? It's got a slew of new features and the structure's way more stable. Compared to before, some of the mechanisms have changed, so be careful about that. Do you want to hear a more detailed explanation on the machine? Yeah. Very well, I'll explain in detail. To play, you must first input information on your enemy. However, the only information you can input is that of particularly strong enemies, ones who've made a lasting impression on you. If you input an enemy and are victorious against them, you become stronger. Nifty, don't you think? Would you mind donating some funds so I can repair and modify this baby? I might not look it, but I'm flat broke. Of course, there's something in it for you, too. If the machine is upgraded, the user will be able to receive various bits of useful information. Please think it over. Wait, didn't we upgrade it? Let's put it... Oh, yeah, we did. Thanks, Tanimura. I have to do this with everyone. I have to first do it with Kiryu, then Akiyama, then Tanimura, and finally Saejima. And then once that's done, I gotta go through it all with every character. I'll take care of that off screen. Input is complete. It's at version 2 at the highest version. This is gonna be helpful for us because I really, really need to do this. I still have to do Saejima stories, which once they're done, then we do the finale. Then we reach the end game. Because I'm gonna take care of all of Kiryu's sub-stories in this part. Then once that's done, we'll take care of Saejima's. And then we're finished. And once you complete every sub-story in the game, you basically unlock the final sub-story, meaning you fight Amon. Alright, what do you want? Listen. Yeah, like a battering ram. You done? Who's this? Yep, new one. The Kano Gangsters. Yep, Kiryu's whole gimmick is taking down rival gangs. Alright, time to head to the Millennium Tower, because we need to complete this and then the last one, and then we're done. Kiryu-san! Long time no see. Hey, isn't this the florist's son? You're Takashi, right? That's me. Hey, good to see you. What are you doing hanging around here? Don't tell me you and your girlfriend got in another fight. No chance. Kyoka and I are sailing smooth. Not a cloud in the sky. Huh, glad to hear it. There is something I wanted to ask you, though. What's that? You know that time you helped me out a couple of years ago? We went to that information dealer in the Millennium Tower, remember? In the Millennium Tower? Now that I think about it, the florist was shacked up there for a little while. Oh, right. You must be talking about the florist of Sai. That's the one. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find him again, would you? I tried going back to that same room in the Millennium Tower, but it had been turned into some kind of Yakuza office. I could barely believe my eyes. What do you need the florist for? Well, I've got a favor I want to ask him. I know where to find him, but if you know, then you have to tell me. Please, it's really important. Alright, I'll take you to him. You will? Thanks a ton, Kiryu-san. Kiryu, what's the big idea bringing some random guy in here without warning me first? He isn't a random guy. This is Takashi. Don't you remember him from a few years ago? Sure, I guess. Anyway, what do you want with me?
Well, I need your help finding someone.
Oh yeah? And who might that someone be?
My father. It's really important.
Your dad? What do you need him for?
Well, you see, my girlfriend Kyoka, she got pregnant recently.
What?
I've been working retail and bringing in a decent income for a while now, so we've been planning to tie the knot soon. Honestly, having a little baby on the way is like a dream come true. But once we started talking about the wedding, I realized there's nobody I can invite from my family. My mom passed away a long time ago.
And that's why you're looking for your father.
Yeah, now more than ever, I need him in my life.
Listen, kid. Let's say I do track your old man down. Are you really sure you're ready to see him?
Huh? What do you mean?
Things must have been rough for you without a father figure around. Deep down, don't you hold it against him? Wouldn't it be better if he was just gone for good?
Honestly? I'm not really sure. But I'm going to be responsible for a family now, so it's time to put my own issues behind me and think of what's best for my wife and child.
Takashi. Alright, I can help you.
You can?
You sure about this, florist? Hold your horses there. I said I can help you. I didn't say that I necessarily would.
Right.
If you want me to handle this for you, you're gonna have to make it worth my while. But since I'm oh so charitable, I'll keep my fingers out of your wedding fund. Hell, I know how pricey those things can get. Instead, you're gonna be working for me.
Huh? Doing what?
I'll tell you more later. For now, how's that sound?
Perfect. I'll do it.
Are you sure you can really take this request, florist? I mean, that father he's been searching for, it's you.
Yeah.
And what kind of work are you gonna have him do? He won't last half a second in the Coliseum.
I know that.
The truth is, I'm gonna need your help. Actually, not just you, Kiryu. Who are you talking about? Heh, you'll see. Anyway, I've got to get things ready. Take care of the kid for me, yeah? I'll do what I can.
Well, it's time for us to leave the mansion and head to Fukuma Casino. Yeah. It's right there. Oh, Kiryu-san!
You hear back from the florist yet?
Yeah. Not a peep, no. Hello? Yeah, okay. In the casino? Consider it done.
So, what did he ask you to do?
He was saying there's some guy in the underground casino who just won't stop winning. And he's got a hunch this guy's using more than luck to get the job done, if you catch my drift. So I have to go down and figure out what the deal is.
Then you can handle it?
Think? I know I can.
Hope you'll be okay. I should probably go check on him just to be safe.
He said the guy would be wearing a blue jacket. Hey, kid.
You don't look like the kind of guy who spends his time in places like these. What do you say I cut you a deal, help you bring in the green?
A deal? What kind of deal?
Huh? Why is Tanimura involved in this?
I've got a way to squeeze the yen out of these chumps like you won't believe. And it's my own method, so nobody knows but me. How do you do it? Not so fast. Secrets aren't free, you know. I'm gonna need a little something in return. Wait, you're not talking about cheating, are you?
It's not cheating if you don't get caught.
Look, I'm sure you need the spare change. Maybe you've got a girlfriend you want to take care of? Or a wife?
Well, don't tell me Takashi's gonna fall for this.
What do you say? Offers on the table, take it or leave it. I'll pass.
What? You gotta be kidding me, kid.
I'm not. My girlfriend would never want me to cheat to strike it rich. I don't plan on letting her down. I'd rather bust my ass making a decent, honest living. One I can be proud of, even if it doesn't pay that much.
Guess he's more principled than I realized.
Huh, too bad. This was your chance at a big score and you just left it on the table. You're lost, kid. Flora-san, it's Takashi. I'm not sure how, but that guy was definitely cheating. I'm sure of it. Huh? Another job? Nakamichi Alley? Sure, I'll head right over.
What do you say, Takashi? Apparently he'll take care of the cheater now that he knows what he's up to. Oh, and I'm getting sent on another mission. What is it this time? Well, some guy at Nakamichi Alley is scouting for new girls to join his hostess club, but it sounds more like harassment than regular scouting. So the florist asked me to stop him. Not a bad idea. Well, I better hurry over there. See you later. I should probably follow him to Nakamichi Alley, just to make sure he's safe. Yeah, but we need to get out of there first. No! Yeah, who would have thought an abandoned subway system would give birth to this? But it also leads us back into purgatory. You know, after I think Yakuza 5, you never see purgatory again. You don't even know what happens to it. This used to be like, it was, in Yakuza 0, this place was a park. A park that was actually planned to have a subway system. But those plans were abandoned. Those plans went downhill almost immediately. And then, after all that, yeesh. I don't even have revelations either. I need to head right around here in Nakamichi Alley. Seriously, why hasn't Max shown up yet? I know. I'm surprised. Mac has not even called. And where's Sotaro Kamaki? This guy. Please, I'm really in a hurry here. Come on, babe. Don't play hard yet. We'll pay you at least double of what you're making now. How about triple? I told you to leave me alone. Hold up, man. Huh? Akiyama. Yes, he got dragged into this too. Can't you tell she doesn't want to go with you? Why don't you just leave her alone? Who's asking? It doesn't matter who I am. The only important thing now is that you're really bothering her. So just go, okay? We got a tough guy, huh? You sure talk the talk, but do you walk the walk? Yeah, whatever. I don't have time for this. Now where am I going to find myself a looker? Wow, Takashi has some guts. Probably a good thing Akiyama backed off, though. I don't know if those guts would last in a real fight. Oh, thank you so much. Don't worry about it, ma'am. I'm sure anybody would have done the same in my shoes. I'm not so sure about that. Say, how about I give you a little something special to express my gratitude? Huh? What do you mean? I think you know exactly what I mean, big boy. Wait, but... Now, come on. Let's have a little quality time. Just the two of us. I'll thank you real good for saving me. He's not going to take her up on this, is he? So, come on. I appreciate the offer, but just knowing you're safe is reward enough for me. I've got a girlfriend, too. Anyway, bye. Phew, that was close. Heh, looks like changed in the past 3 years. Of course I have. I'll never cheat on Kyoka again. It's Takashi. Yeah, he's gone. Huh? One last job? The Champion District? Got it. I'm on my way. Sounds like somebody's harassing homeless people over in the Champion District. And it's my job to take care of it. Bye now. Next up, the Champion District. I hope this really is the last one. Seriously, why? Seriously, where are you, Mac? Does this mean I have to basically unlock it? Or do I have to do that in Premium Adventure? Because that would really suck if I did. I was able to do 3 out of 4. Yeah, that means I have to be at max level to unlock the rest. Yep, this... Now what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Kano Gangsters. I forgot about this. Yeah, let's skip this stuff and go straight to the butt kicking. Really? Whoever takes this down first gets 1,000,000 yen? Jeez. Yeah, you're a big target. That's the problem. You got a problem, buddy? Don't do that. Well, he's gonna call it quits. I gotta get to work and head for the Champion District. That means I gotta head to the rooftops to meet up with Mac. Because of course it is. Somebody help me! That's Saejima. I think I'm finally starting to see what the florist is up to. What the heck? Nobody told me this guy was going to be a freak of nature. He's huge. You might want to step back, Takashi. This isn't a fight you can win. No, I promised the florist I'd handle it, so that's what I'm going to do. Hey, you there! Knock it off! What was that? I won't let you keep picking on him. Oh yeah? How about I pick on you instead, kid? Huh? Well, never mind, I know my limits. All bark and not a lick of bite, huh? Guess I gave you too much credit. Good boy. Nothing embarrassing about stepping down to save your own neck. No point risking your life for some person you don't even know. Damn it. No, things are different now. I've got to think about what's best for Kyoka and our baby. And if me taking on the Yakuza is what's best for our family, I'm damn well gonna do it. Rah! Look, kid. Bravery's all nice and good, but getting yourself killed ain't. You ought to haul ass if you know you can't win. Damn it! You okay, Takashi? I think so. What happened to that homeless guy, though? Did he get away? Yeah, he ran off while you had that big guy distracted. You did it. Yeah, I guess I did. Hey, it's Takashi. Yup, I'm all done. You'll accept my request? Thank you very much. Alright, got it. The florist says he's going to find my father. Really? That's great. Yes, and I owe it all to you, Kiryu-san. That reminds me. The florist also said you should stop by. He mentioned you two needed to talk about something. He did, huh? Alright then. In the meantime, I guess I'll just lay low and wait to see what info the florist comes back with. Thanks again, Kiryu-san. I couldn't have done this without you. Sounds like I should head over to Purgatory. Yep, you're right. I think we might want to have to speed this up. Yeah, because there's one more sub-story we need to do, and that happens after you complete this, and then we're done. But I think it'll end once I hopefully find the revelations. Where's Soda? Does this mean I gotta do all this stuff in Premium Adventure? Because seriously, I feel like I'm getting locked out of stuff. Oh look, another one. The Kano gangsters want to play. Not to mention, I gotta make sure everyone's input in the finale. So that way I can actually have everyone do it. I'll probably do it off screen because that's just repeated battle. But the results we get will most likely be worth it. I'll take this knife. It's a jackknife. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't do that, man. Talk about ironic. Now you're in the hole for all the hospital bills you owe. I think it's about time you told me the name of your boss. What's with the big panic? Is it that strange that I want to know the name of the man who put a bounty on my head? What? Then who's frauding the bounty money? Arai. And that guy ain't your boss? Then tell me who your boss is before you go. Well, we're gonna find out eventually. No, that's not it. There you go. No, I'm not leaving until I finish up these sub-stories. I mean, Saejima has 3 sub-stories, and Kiryu also has 3. There's the entryway into the subway system. Alright, made it. Can't thank you guys enough for helping me out with that idiot son of mine. Just remember, you owe me one. I had to get one of my sweet innocent hostesses to play along with our little charade. I'm glad to lend a hand, but me, a cheater? Come on. I always play fair and square. And I'm usually the guy who beats up the guys beating on the homeless. Yeah, I'll make it up to you all, promise. Looks like Takashi's turned out to be a pretty responsible young man, huh? He never would have made it through all that a few years ago. True enough. And if Takashi hadn't gotten his act together, you wouldn't have taken his request, right? About that, Kiryu, I have another favor to ask you. Me? What's up? I need you to bring this to Takashi. This is... yeah, the info he wants is on the card in there. You're not gonna tell him yourself? Yeah. You really think I could bring myself to do that after all these years? I'm an information dealer, Kiryu. Nothing more, nothing less. If you say so, I'll do it. Appreciate it. Takashi, it's Kiryu. Oh, Kiryu-san, did you hear anything? I did, actually. The florist gave me the details on your father. He did? Yeah. Are you free? Of course. I'll wait for you out front of the Millennium Tower. Got it. See you soon. Like I said, this video is going to be long. Like all my other Yakuza videos have been. I can't get enough of this series. The fact that I'm not getting much in terms of viewership for it just really sucks. Also doesn't help that, well, YouTube being YouTube. Oh, look. Let's take care of this guy now. Well, if it means I can get stuff done, that's what that matters. I'm a level 18, for God's sakes. It's not so wrong that I also have to take care of Saejima's sub-stories. And there are a lot. I don't care if these videos get too long. Dude, you don't do that. Seriously, you don't. And now I'm gonna knock you on your butt. Not this time. Get up. I'm not done yet. So you're gonna tell me where your boss is? My guess he is. Sorry to keep you waiting. There you are, Kiryu-san. So what did you find out about my father? Everything you want to know should be inside this bouquet. I guess it's on this card then. Let's see. Huh? No way. This says, my father's dead. That can't be true, can it? Huh? What are you talking about? Look, it says so right here on this card. I can't believe it. What is the florist thinking? I guess it's enough knowing he and my mom are out there somewhere, watching over me in Kyoka. I'm sorry, Takashi. Huh? What is it? These flowers. Aren't these... Yeah, they are. They're definitely the same flowers. What are you talking about? Every year on the anniversary of my mom's death, someone leaves a massive bouquet of flowers at her grave. These are the same kind, I'm sure of it. Whoever has been leaving them is always gone by the time I get there, so I've never known who it was. And, well, when she was alive, my mom loved these flowers. She once told me how she used to have a garden full of them at home when she and my dad still lived together. I was just a baby at the time, but she said she loved that garden more than anything. Guess this is a pretty important flower then. Hey, Kiryu-san. The florist, the one who gave you these flowers, right? Why do you think he did that? Couldn't tell you. All I really know about the guy is that he's an information dealer. Everything else is shrouded in mystery. Though there's one other thing I know. As tough as he looks, he has a soft spot for that one type of flower. I see. I think I get it now. Thanks for everything, Kiryu-san. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to attend the wedding. I might just take you up on that. In the meantime, be good to Kyoka. And your dad, too. I will. Looks like the truth still came out in the end. Yes. Yes, it did. Now there's only one more sub-story remaining. But let's deal with this idiot first. I don't care if these get long. Saejima's will be just as long. And I have to now prepare for the end. I don't care. I'm doing this my way. I've been playing this game for too long, and I've been neglecting it because for one reason or another, you guys are not there. I mean, really. You know what? You want to be an ass right now? No, not this time. Get up. What, you scared? Now tell me where your boss is. Yeah, he's somewhere high up, which means I'll have to take care of that later. There won't be a later this time. Time to take the last sub-story for Kiryu, and that's that. What's up? Old man Katsuragi, dead. Wonder what happens to us now. Like I know. If only that weird-ass foreigner didn't mess stuff up at the hills. Just when we were closing on the fourth chairman, too. The others were saying the same thing. So what? This guy just strolled in there? How'd he get past the guards? Not a freaking clue. We were all camped out keeping our eyes peeled. But it wasn't the fourth chairman who came our way. It was this wacko. Said some weird stuff about instant death and climax death. Whatever that means, they just laid it in on us. And that's why you took off before the fourth chairman showed. Sounds like you're covering your ass to me. Nah, it really happened. I know it sounds weird, but I saw what I saw. Forget that. We gotta skip town. He might have been out of the picture for a while now, but he just started stuff with one of the hottest shots in Tojo clan history. Yeah, guess that's not gonna look good on the old resume, huh? Where do we go? All that happened right before I got to Kamurocho Hills? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to head to a new location for that. I think I know exactly where we need to be next. Head to MEB. Like I said, I'm having too much fun playing this. I gotta make sure I prepare for where the end will bring. And this will not be the easiest thing, to say the least. Thank God this saves me a bit of extra time. Like these guys? I hear if you pass by Kamurocho Hills in the middle of the night, you can hear construction noises coming from inside, even though nobody's supposed to be there. Lay off the ghost stories, man. I'm gonna be scared to walk by there if you keep hitting me with that. It's a pretty massive construction project, you know? I hear some people even died in accidents on site. Guess their ghosts come back to haunt the place at night. I said quit it. I'll smack you, I'll do it. You ever think about why it's taking so long? Maybe it's because of the ghosts haunting them? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Nope, no sir. Ghost at Kamurocho Hills. That's news to me. Sorry, pardon me. Come on, how do I get in the bathroom? There it is. Go up the main stairs. Who could be working at this time of day? Oh yeah, I heard that rumor about ghosts haunting the hills at night. Couldn't hurt to sneak inside and see what's up. Here I go. The noise is close now. I'm pretty high up. Hey, you! What are you doing up here? Huh? Wait a second. Oh, Kiryu-san. Nice seeing you. Gary Buster Holmes, what are you doing here? Don't you remember? I'm in bed with the Majima family now. Anyway, it's good seeing you. Oh, right. Sometimes I forget you're not with the florist anymore. Yes. I jumped rope and joined up after Majima took over Purgatory. I think you mean jumped ship. Either way, after seeing you at the Coliseum, the only building I ever thought I'd see you do is bodybuilding. Though now that I think about it, it kind of looked like he was busting stuff up here. So true. My life used to be nothing more than one big cycle of pain and destruction. I'm kind of a musclehead, so I always thought fighting was my natural calling. I know what you mean. But once I started helping Majima, I learned I could use my strength to do more than just destroy. I could create, too. Building really is a wonderful thing. It might even be what I was born to do. I have to say, your language skills have improved a lot these past few years, too. Oh, yes. I study every day during my lunch break. That's great, Gary. By the way, you should probably get some rest. People are starting to think there's a ghost up here. Anyway, I'll see you around. Please hold on. I'm not a Coliseum fighter anymore, but I still have one regret from my time in the ring. That's right, Kiryu-san, is that I never defeated you. Oh, our meeting here tonight must be fate. Can we have a match? If that's what you really want, yeah, I'll fight you. Just so you know, I'm not gonna go easy on you. Now, do you prefer instant death or climax death? Same script as always. Sorry, but I don't want either. We face off against Gary Buster Holmes, but in this game, he's known as Kamurocho Man. Game. I'm not gonna need weapons for this fight. Come on. What the? What's the matter? Or I can just put you in an infinite loop. Yeah, you do this, you put him in an infinite loop. Yeah, 3 hits. Come on. How disappointing. I really wanted the tiger drop your butt. Ugh. Impressive, Kiryu-san. Looks like construction's keeping you in good shape. You're just as strong as ever, Gary. So, you had your fill? The only thing I'm filled with is more regret. But I'm glad we had the chance to fight again. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Of course. Take this. Fight money for the champion. Thanks. Take care of yourself, Gary. Same to you, Kiryu-san. Goodbye. And that pretty much takes care of almost every sub-story in the game. Although there is one I don't even want to bother with. Seriously, we're almost over an hour and I really got to get to Saejima. But I really want to hope yeah. There's like, what, 4 sub-stories I got to do with Saejima? I got to finish the brother-sister one and then I got to do 3 more. And that one's going to be a doozy. Which means I gotta head to the rooftops to find the scumbag. But either way, that is gonna be it. Next part, we'll take care of things with Saejima. And then hopefully get it done. Because after that is the finale. When you'll see me again, you'll see my team much stronger than before. That's a promise. That is it for this part of Yakuza 4 Remastered. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Like I said, we're in the end game now.